Well, good evening, my friends. How are you, beautiful souls out there? It's still full moon in Leo. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying the energies. I'm actually not too bad, not too shabby. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. The energies have been pretty nice. Well, guys, I wasn't gonna come on, but I don't know. I just had this urge to come on. I'm gonna wait for some people to come on and see who comes on. And who doesn't come on, doesn't come on. But no here nor there. I'm not too worried about it. So let me see if anybody comes on, and then I will talk. Did I say? I don't know if I did my intro. Did I? I don't know. It's been a Monday. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. So welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. There you go, Eve. Again, you said it. I said YouTube. Sorry. It doesn't exist. I apologize. So, I think I'm coming down under the weather. I'm hoping I'm not, because I'm tired of being sick. I've been sick for a month. And I have surgery this Friday. So, yeah, I have surgery Friday, so... yeah, daunting times, my friend. Daunting times. What's going on, Keith? Yes, that part. What have you been up to, Keith? How was life over there? I was gonna call you. Well, I was gonna send you a message, but I was just kind of... I had so much paperwork to do today. And I went to work early. I got to work early today, so... But I don't know, let's see. I'm seeing if anybody else comes on. See what we got. I'm gonna see on my computer. I don't know, because YouTube... I don't know, YouTube is driving me nuts. That part. So yeah, happy full moon, everyone. Hopefully everybody's did their prayers or whatever you do on the full moon. Oh, really? Yeah, see, I'm at work at that time. So it's like hard. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Scammers. Scammers. Scammer alert. Scammer alert. Scammer alert. YouTube live service. Scammer alert. Scammer alert. All right, let's see. Let's throw some cards. Let's see what we have. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Actually, we're gonna take the Gaia ones out. Oh my, but geez, look at Diane. Hello, love. How are you, my friends? How is everything? I'm sorry I haven't called you. I had a very busy weekend. Saturday, I slept in until like 12:30, which was a much needed sleep for the last almost month that I haven't really been sleeping. So, and then me and my son went shopping. So I was hanging out with my kids. Well, with my oldest son. So I didn't come on this weekend. And plus, I had to get a whole bunch of stuff done because I have surgery this Friday. So, you know, I had to get the kids, like, make sure the fridge was full. You know what I'm saying? Because Eva's not going to be feeling well for a few days, so. So, yeah, I have surgery Friday. Yeah, that part. It's been a crazy month. I tell you, it's been a crazy month since the week before Christmas. It started all the week before Christmas. So I was going through a lot of stress too for like the last year and 4 months. Since July 10th. Since July 10th, to be exact. Oh, really? Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, can you put it over there, please? Where did you grab that one from? All right, guys. I won't be on too long. I wanna relax this week because I have to water fast all week for my surgery Friday. So I don't mind. I'll lose a few pounds. It's not like I'm not skinny as it is, but hey, it is what it is. So let's go get into the cards. Let's see what we have. That one came out. You seen that? It just popped out. I didn't touch it. You seen it? So we're gonna see what it says. It says remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. And it's a 21. So 21 breaks down to a 3. So what I'm picking up, it's like the 3 of Pentacles. You know how you are reconstructing, you're building. Okay? So resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. That's pretty interesting because we are in a full moon in Leo. You know, it was pretty interesting. I was in my office yesterday. I was in here and I was thinking, and their dad came to mind. So I seen like, you know, their dad's been gone 11 years. He was murdered. Their father was murdered 11 years ago, May 5th, to be exact. So this year will be 11 years he's been gone. So like he came in my awareness, and then I just started bawling for like an hour. And I was like, what the hell? Like, what is going on with me? You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, that's still like bottle up emotions. I was with him for 15 years. If he was still alive, we would have been together for 26 years. That would have been a long time. Yeah. So I was thinking about him because I'm going through a lot of health stuff, and he was like the only one that was there for me. You know what I mean? Because him and I grew up together since we were 17. Him and I were together since we were 17 until he was 30. He died when he was 30. So a long time. You know what I mean? So, so things like that are going to come up. Like, especially if you're going through a tough time right now, and if that person was there with you throughout those tough times and you really don't have anyone to talk to. Like he was my best friend. He was my confidant. Even though we did not. He was a Virgo and I was a Virgo. He's an ox and I'm an ox. So we were both bullheaded. He was a life path 8 and I was a life path 3. So it was very toxic. Due to his upbringing. He raised himself since he was 13. He lived down the streets. He was a mechanic, and he did graduate. Like he did get his GED. I pushed him to go get his GED, so he did get it. And so a lot of things from the past are going to come up. It's how you deal with the emotions when they come up. So like I said, like I was describing how like these emotions just flooded over me, and I just went with it, and I just went with the flow, because obviously there was something in my subconscious mind that it needed to be released. Okay. So yeah, remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. Also, there was something that happened to me while I was going through my surgery. There was this person that I met, and he put me through the ringer. Especially like when I was sick, and he knew I was. He wasn't. It was all about him. He was very selfish and self-absorbed. And it was all about him. And when I got into a car accident, like I was at the hospital, he was asking me for $1,000. After you stole so much money from me. That part. 10:44, as I said that. So like, that's why, like, I don't know. Just, I have a sour taste in my mouth, even speaking about him. Let's change the conversation, because how can someone do that? Like, how much of a piece of shit are you? Oh, wait, you are. Oh, wait, you are. So, let's continue. So, it's 21. Oh, look, I opened it. It was 21. I'm just so happy that him and I do not talk at all. It was like the best blessing in the universe. And thank God he has not reached out to me, and I don't want him to. That part. So it says, it is sad that all that we have is the present. While that is true, it is also true that in essence, past, present, and future are one. We are connected energetically to both past and future. Life is an evolving story, and where we are now is a result of where we have been. This card signifies that the past feelings and emotions are resurfacing from deep within you, and you may find yourself on an emotional roller coaster over the coming days. As a full moon, yeah. So the next 2 weeks until the new moon. So just get prepared. If it comes up, just go with it. Don't hide it. Don't try to be like, suppressing your emotions, your feelings. Don't do it. Also, you know what else came? My daughter. The relationship between her father and I. Like, how perfect it could have been. Like, we never fought. We never argued. He never raised his voice at me. And I said this in the prior video. Never raised his voice at me. Ever. Ever. So, do not fight it. Oh, I just said that. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to read that one again. The card signifies that the past feelings and emotions are resurfacing from past within you, and you may find yourself on an emotional roller coaster over the coming days. Do not fight it. This is all fine. It is important to occasionally remember and honor your past, for it is part of you, part of your soul's journey. Yet remember to honor every part of it, regardless of whether you perceive some parts to be good or bad. For in some way, every experience has helped to expand your understanding and appreciation of life. Occasionally reflecting on the past is healthy, just as giving some thought to your future is wise. Honor excessive preoccupation with either only serves to rob you or the present moment that serves no real purpose. So yeah, don't let the past rob you from your present moment. Affirmations. I bless my heart and I am grateful for every experience. For every experience has helped me to expand my understanding of love. My life is forever unfolding as it should. The past, the present, and the future are one. I honor and respect my feelings and emotions, for they are part of my story. Exactly. What I was just describing about their dad not being here. So my son has, yeah, so My son is 18. I have an 11-year-old and I have a 10-year-old. So that's how long it's been. And my two boys did not get to, didn't get to spend that time like my oldest son did. So, it is what it is. I'm about to cry. I can't. Eve, don't do it. I do miss him. I do miss him. I don't miss the other things, like the drinking, the drugs, worrying if something's going to happen to him because he's on one of his binges. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's mixed emotions. You know what I mean? I'm just happy he's not suffering anymore because he dealt with a lot of mental health issues. And if I know the things that I know now, I know that I probably could have helped him, but it wasn't my time to do it again. So I saved him multiple times previously. And like literally he would choke on his alcohol and I would have to, like, something told me not to sleep. I always see one thing about me. I always listen to my intuition since I was a little girl. I don't know, like, I've always had gifts. I just didn't understand them until I met my twin back in 2016. 2016. I met him in December. I ran into him. And then we didn't start talking until June of 2017. And then I wasn't activated until like September from the full moon. I remember it was August 21st, 2017. The full moon. I don't know what full moon it was, but it was a lunar eclipse. And it was strange after that. Like, my whole life has changed. Completely. And you know what? I thank him so much that I have changed to the person that I am today. Because if I didn't awaken, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't be helping as many people as I have helped. And also, you guys have helped me as well on my own personal journey. So it works both ways. You know what I mean? So thank you guys. I appreciate you. It's been a long road. It's been a long road, my friends. So we're going to let's see what else we have. Actually, we're going to take out, I don't know, something's telling me to take out the crows. So we're going to take out the crows tonight. And we're going to see what we have. I heard someone's going through a lot of karma. Especially if you have messed with a chosen one. And they've told you many times. Okay. Watch when your car don't start. Watch when your relationship starts failing all around you because of the things that you have done. Watch you lose money, especially if like someone is so thirsty for money, like so materialistic. God is not materialistic. Just to let you know. God wants your soul, not your money. God wants your spirit. How loyal are you to him in spirit? Not by your money. Because guess what? He doesn't give a shit about your money. So let's continue. There goes one card that fell. There's one right here. We're going to take that out. I'm not going to see it because obviously it wasn't meant to be seen. So I am not going to touch them until... Oh, there we go. Oh, they're all coming out. Let's see if any more comes out. I heard that's it. Okay. Let's count them together. We always count them together just to let you guys know. To see what number it is. Or it could be related to whatever numbers you've been seeing. It doesn't matter. But we're going to... This is how they fell, and this is how we're going to take them. We're not going to touch them. We're going to see them together, and we're going to read them together. So it says, illumination. Gain insight that light up your path. Clarity brings understanding and confidence. 2026, as it said that. And then it says faith. Hold on to faith in yourself and your journey. It strengthens realizations and optimism. And then we have patience. It says, practice patience in times of uncertainty. It allows space for understanding and resolution. Wow, we have destiny. And it says, follow the path that aligns with your true purpose and aspiration. It unfolds your unique journey. Remember, everybody's on their own journey. Everybody's not on the same journey. Some people are on twin flame journeys. Some people are not. And if you guys want to be twins, no the fuck you don't. No the fuck you don't. Real twins, no. And a lot of real twins don't end up together. We don't. It's not... What happens with twins is one activates, like, I don't know his side of the story because I don't speak to him. I don't speak to my daughter's father at all. But I know me, I went through a big transformation, a huge transformation. And once you start getting deep into spirituality and you start raising your consciousness and your frequency, you just don't see things the same. You get bored easily. I don't know, since 2017, nothing feels the same. Nothing feels the same. Once you awaken, like, all the color rose glasses are like, you could see things for what they are and who they are. Can we be in regular relationships? No, we can't. It's impossible. Trust me, I tried for 1 year and 4 months. It didn't go nowhere. I was getting used. Money-wise. Manipulate. Well, I already knew. But you know what? I was just going to let karma do its own thing. Because, God sees when your heart is pure. And God is going to count each deed in his own time. And that is a promise. Because everyone that has done me dirty, nothing has gone right for them. And I'm not saying I'm better than you. But if you are faithful to God, and you are following the path, and you are doing your journey, you are doing your life purpose, God says, do not touch my anointed. It says it in the Bible. Do not touch my anointed. Let's continue. It says wisdom. Seek knowledge and experience. Wisdom comes from learning, reflecting, and life's lessons. We were just talking about that. Like, literally, we were just talking about this. Look. Transformation. Embrace change as a chance to grow and evolve. It's a journey towards becoming your best self. Yeah, this is what this journey is about. Self-discovery. Knowing your worth. And answering the call when God gave you the keys. And then we have intuition. Trust your gut instincts. They often lead to choices that align with your true self. And then we have perspective. Shift your viewpoint to see things with different eyes. let's see what else do we have. I don't know. Let's take out some. I don't know. I have so many decks, and I'm just trying to see which one calls out to me. That's how I work. Whatever deck that comes out to me, like, hey, I want you to read me, I will read it. That's how that works. All right. I see. All right. So we have the travelers, as we are all travelers. We are all on our journey. Oh, what's going on? How are you? How is it going over there? So we're gonna see what we have for the travelers. While you all are our travelers. We all are travelers. We're all traveling. You know what I'm saying? Diesel in the house. All right, God, Source, Universe. What's the message? Okay, what's the message? It goes. I'm going to let you see the cards fall as they fall. Whoa, you seen that? I didn't touch it. They fell. They flew. Let's see what we got. All right, so we have 2 cards. Oh, wait. We have 3 cards. I don't know. 3 is like the magic number tonight. And then we have, 3 more cards. We haven't seen them. We're all going to see them together. That's how I work. We will look at it together. I'm feeling under the weather, but I'm good. I'm just trying to not get sick because I have surgery Friday. So I'm just trying to keep away from the germs. So yeah, I work in the mental health field. So like I work with kids that have disabilities. So a lot of the kids have been sick. So I'm hoping not to get sick this week. I'm crossing my fingers. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't happen. You know, kids got germs. All kids got germs. All right, so we're going to read. It says, Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Yes, there's always a divine plan. You know when shit is going wrong and shit is like, you're like, fuck, why me? But and then like a few weeks later, you're like, wow, I went through all that? Really? Like I got through that? Yeah, that was God. God got you out of that. So it says, even though like you don't see it, right? Trust there's a divine plan. Yeah. Trust that God always has your back. Regardless of whatever you're going through, whatever storms, and whatever you don't see. Yeah, you're seeing over the hill. And you're like, where, like, where's our land? You know, if you're in the middle of the desert and you're trying to find some water, and you can't find water, and you're like, where, can I get some water, please? Kind of like the same shit, you know? Like, you're in the desert, like, but trust the plan. Yes, you may feeling like you're in the Sahara Desert at the moment, but you see the sun. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel with whatever situation you're going through. Remember, life's a journey. Distant thunder. Clear the air. Yeah, clear the air with people, places, and things, situations. I heard clear away debris, clutter, clean your house, declutter. Get rid of things that no longer you use, that are just sitting there for like, you know, I barely got shit. You know why? Because my mom was a hoarder. My foster mom, she was a hoarder. So like, I can't stand, like my closet yesterday, you know what I did? Saturday, I had to like get some stuff in my closet, and it was driving me crazy because since I moved in, I wasn't sure if I was going to move. So I was like, you know what? Since I'm going to be staying for a very long time and hopefully buy him out one day, um, I took everything that I did not want. I donated some things, and I cleaned out my whole closet. The whole thing. Organized it, put colors together, sweaters and you know what I'm saying? Like, did the whole caboodle. Did the whole house. My whole house. Besides the kitchen. I didn't get to the kitchen yet. Like, organizing. My son actually did that after Christmas. So, he was already on the ball. So, yeah. Clear the air with people, places, and things. Empaths. Reflect and redirect your energy. Exactly. Don't stop letting people steal your energy. Stop letting the little squirrel take your nut. Stop letting the squirrel take your nut. Crack myself up. So we have these 3 cards. We're gonna see what we have. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Vista Vesta. Expand your horizons. Expand your consciousness. Someone could be traveling soon. Someone's going on a long journey. Like the Fool's journey. I'm picking up like the Fool's card. So the Fool could be either way. You could be a fool, like a dumb fool, or you could be a fool like starting your journey. And this is what it reminds me of. You see? Like, he looks like the Fool in the tarot. He's going on a journey. Packing up his shit, and he's like, I'm out this bitch. That's what he's like. I'm out this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Expand your horizons. And then we have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. That part, yes. Dude, I don't know what's going on lately. Everywhere I go lately, there's a guy hitting on me. So I took my son out Saturday, sorry. We went out to dinner Saturday. The manager at the restaurant was hitting on me. Today, I go to another restaurant. The other dude is hitting on me. And then I go to the store, and this guy is like trying to, like, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's like, what's going on? Because I want to know. I want to be in the loop. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Remember James and the Giant Peach? Have you guys ever watched that cartoon? This kind of reminds me of that. You know when James was raised by his aunts? I think, yeah, it was his piece of shit aunts. His 2 pieces of shit. You know, that story kind of reminds me of me growing up. And I used to resonate with that story so much because that's kind of how, like, I grew up in a sense. Not being caged in a room, but like how he was treated. That's kind of like how I was treated in a sense. I was in foster care all my life. So we're not worth, as they say, we're not really worth anything, right? So like, I kind of like, so this peach reminds me of James and the Giant's Peach, where remember when he's in the ocean and he meets like all the, like the little creatures or whatever. And then, he gets to New York City and he finally makes it. It's like, you're going to finally make it. You're going to overcome those obstacles. Like how James overcame his obstacles. He finally found happiness after, like, leaving his aunt's house because they were abusive and they were neglectful and they didn't feed him. And like my mom fed me, but that's not the point. The point is, like, yes, you have gone through so many obstacles in life. We all have. but we all will come victorious because of the challenges in our lives and how we dealt with each challenge. Did it overcome us, or did we actually succeed from that disaster tower moment of our lives? Because a lot of us have had many tower moments in our lives, right? Kind of like James and the Giant Peach. But you will become victorious, just like James. Just go back. I don't know. Go Google James and the Giant Peach. That was the greatest movie when I was growing up. I love that movie. Actually, the other day it popped up and me and the boys were watching it. And I was like, wow, I haven't watched this movie since I was a kid. So it was pretty, and they like it too. And they're like, Mom, why are they treating him that way? Well, his mom died and his dad died. So his aunts took charge and just wanted him for the money. Interesting. Watch out for people that are materialistic. They're worried about money. You have to be worried about those people. Because remember, in the Bible, it's not all about the money. It's about your spirit, your connection with God. Because guess what? You're not bringing your shit with you. You're not going to bring any of those riches with you when you go to die. The only thing you're taking with you is your soul, your spirit. And remember judgment. You're not supposed to judge, but God does judge. All right, we're going to take out the... we're going to take out Archangel Metatron. I don't know. It's been balling me for a while, so let me take it out. Obviously, there's a message there for someone. So we're going to see what we got. Daisy, yeah, I'll throw out some cards for you in a little bit when I'm done. Like, I'm not trying, I've been working since, I've been at work since 10 o'clock this morning. So, I had a lot of paperwork to do, so. All right, God, what's the message for the collective? What's the message? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? We have 2 cards, my friends. So, you see it. 1 is reverse. Not reverse. 1 is facing down and 1 is facing up. So we're going to take the one that's facing up first because we can see it and we could all see it together. And then we have this one, which we haven't seen yet and we're not going to see until we all see it together. That's how that works. So it says indigo, mystery and mastery of life. Yes, it's mastering your emotions, mastering your soul, your purpose. And we have another 21. 3. So we have 2 3s. We started out with a 21 and we end with a 21. 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have 2 3s. That's pretty wild. How we started with a 3 and then we end with a 3. So yeah. A lot of you guys have not tapped into your gifts. A lot of you guys do have gifts. We all have gifts. We're going to read from the book. We're going to go in deeper. It's probably everything that I said. It says, Indigo, mysteries and mastery of life. Indigo holds mastery and beckons you into its embrace and to renewal, the meaning of existence and the meaning of you. Yeah, know thyself. God says, know thyself. You cannot discover yourself by staying only in the warm sunshine of life. You need the searching times of the dark night of the soul as well. And you need the deep, dark midnight skies to shower you with starlight, reminding you your place in the wander universe and the planets and the star system that carry aspects of your soul. So it's pretty interesting how a lot of people want to condemn people that do tarot. If you look in the beginning of Genesis, it talks about astrology. Just saying, what were the three magi? The three magos. Los tres magos. Los tres magos son the three magis. The ones that followed the star to Bethlehem. That is astrology. Just saying. You are the stars of moonlight, starlight, and galactic origins. Coming as a child, you remain closed to all that you have witnessed in the void before birth. You recall your God-given power and the magnificence of all creation. You wonder at the simplest things. The trees blowing in the breeze, the texture of a bark on its trunk, the soft fur of an animal, the warmth of a water on the skin. As adults, we lose that connection to our senses and all that is. We need to be, as children once more, courageous to explore and to seek out new adventures and ask why. As a child does, as it tries to make sense of its new world, there is so much to be studied, learned, and experienced in this vast place we call home. There are so many opportunities for soul growth and heart expansions. Indigos ask you to let go of what you think you know and follow the light to what you could know. It is the path of the master, of the one seeking meaning to all that is. Pulling this card also may also mean that your power of intuition, clairvoyance, clairsentience, and clairaudience, clairsendent, claircognizance are increasing at this time. If so, invite Metatron around you to reveal new insights, ways of sensing spirits, and all that lies hidden like magical jewels within, waiting to be discovered. That part, 4343. So 4343 is 7-7. You add 7-7 is 14, and then you add the 14 adds to 5. That's change. Pulling this card may also mean that your power of, Indigo invites you to explore behind the veil that which is unseen, to dive into your subconscious and the realm of mysticism, intuition, and dreams. Pay particular attention to your dreams at this time. What themes are coming up to be looked at and explored? Maybe figures from your past that you need to make peace with, or loved ones who have passed on wishing you well. We were just talking about this, about like their dad. When I had that, when he came to my, he came to my foresight last night, like, not my foresight, but like how I was thinking of him, and then like I started crying, like, yeah. Note daydreams too and allow time to visualize, to wish, and to believe in magic. Creating visions that are possibly, if we dare to dream them, makes them come true. With indigo, this is done from a grounded state of being. Those drawn to this indigo ray are also comfortable carrying authority and have enough presence to see anything through. 45:22. By searching for meaning, healing, and a connection back to ourselves and our origins, we gain the world, and the world gains the highest aspects of us. Sink into indigo's death and magical beauty and discover anew. That part. All right. Excuse me. One more card, and then that is it. Okay. Wow, look. We got the cosmos. So we have 20. We've been seeing a lot of 2s tonight, which is pretty interesting because look at this. It's a 20. And that also has to do with calibrating the masculine and feminine energies within yourself, balancing and mastering both energies, the chi and the yang. It's hard for people to do that. It's called master. Learn, meditate, take time to understand yourself. So 20, cosmos, mirrors you. We're going to read from the book. I was told to. I wasn't going to. I don't ask questions. I just do. I heard a no. There's going to be someone that's more experienced than you. Sorry to give you bad news, but that's what I heard. It's nothing against you. It's just, people just are, how that works, 20. So, cosmos. So it says cosmos mirrors you. What you feel as random, chaotic, and disjointed in your world is a result of your shattered thoughts, words, and feelings that you have sent out into the greater universe. Remember, what you speak are spells. How you talk to people will come back to you. No matter how, no matter where, it will come back to you. That's why I'm always careful how I deliver my messages because, like I said, spells, words are spells. That's why it's called spelling. So, we're going to read that again because that's a good point. What you feel as random, chaotic, and disjointed in your world is a result of your shattered thoughts, words, and feelings that you have sent out into the greater universe, either consciously or unsubconsciously. Remember, energy is energy. Remember, God is made out of energy. We're going to read. It says, no one sets out to ask for problems or difficulties. And yet, what we think, speak, and project is so powerful right now. You are reminded today of how powerful your words are. The scarred geometry shapes of the diagram, perfectly balanced and proportioned, symbolizes the need for reasoned, wise, and well-intentioned words and thoughts that are also focused. You are in a state of regular communication with the universe. It listens and responds to what you innate and sound out constantly. If you have been projecting that life is hard, unfair, and difficult, the universe will give you more of the same. If, on the other hand, you speak of abundance, laughter, wonder, that too will be manifest. Think carefully about the programming that is inside you. Does it serve you well today? or is it full of past disappointment or hurts, creating an expectation of a repeated performance? Think carefully about the programming that is inside you. Does it serve you well today? Or is it full of past disappointment or hurts, creating an expansion of a repeated performance? I don't know why I read that twice, but I guess I was meant to. Changing scripts within you. Starting to become conscious through affirmations and positivity, and surrounding yourself with high vibrations are important to you right now. The universe wants to support you and bring you what you wish, but it does not base on the quality of your vibrations or stance. If you ask for abundance, but don't really expect it, the lower vibration will cancel out any attempt at positivity. Archangel Metatron asks you to put behind your old ways, family patterns. We were just talking about that, weren't we? And previous thoughts and doubts and constructs on what you wish to sound out anew to the wider cosmos. Let your thoughts and words be loving, positive, and thankful, and great gifts and blessings can follow. The universe mirrors what you say to it and expect of it. Everything in the universe was created from light, and therefore this card links into the great light of the Creator. This light that is all around you wishes to be consoled in something positive and affirming now. The Creator said, "Let there be light." And the darkness faded. So too, you can use your own light to dissolve what is heavy around you. Pay attention now to your throat chakra, linked to the diagram and the words that flow from it, and also whether that which you hear is positive or destructive. Metatron will muffle out what is unimportant and people whose opinions are out of line with your own vibration, and draw to you instead new frequencies of sound, color, light that can brighten your world, your perspective, and all you see. A bountiful universe has always existed. Talk to it now with a new voice and sounds to create something beautiful that serves you well. That part. So yeah. Well, that was your message, my friends. Desi, I don't know if you're still on. I will throw a card and then I'm gonna go because I have a very long day. Like, I have a whole bunch of service plans to do. And they're quite long. So. All right. All right, Desi, are you still here? If not, then I am not going to read if you're not here. That goes against what I believe. If you're not here, then I guess I'll read for you next time. Hey, Keith and Diane, are you still on? Is any of my mobs on? I know Diane is working. Yes! There you go, Diane. I was seeing if Des was on, because you're still there? Hey, actually, I don't know, Diane. Something's telling me to pick a card for you. I don't know why. Diane. Oh, beautiful Diane. I'm trying to get my brain here. All right, Diane, I'm going to get you one card. And then I'm leaving. One card, Diane. One card. Let's see what we have for you beautiful souls out there. Let's see what we got for you. I heard to take it easy. No, it's fine. You don't have to type. I'll just read it to you. All right. What's the message for Diane, please? God, Source, Universe. What's the message for Diane? Ooh, we got 3 cards. I don't know what's going on with 3s. Diane. Oh, no. Look, there was one hidden. 4. You have 4 cards. So this one is 44. Wow. You got a master number. Oceans of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. So right now it's time to heal from the past. There's some things that you're holding on to unsubconsciously that you need to release because it's holding you back, and it's something from your past, something from your childhood. I'm seeing you as a little girl with blonde hair, with a little dress on, with these little cute white, like, you know how they used to dress you in the back in the day, where those little white shoes with the dresses. That's what I seen. And they also want you to be more creative. That's pretty interesting. I saw you with little blonde hair and a little white dress with the little white shoes. Like you're getting baptized or something. It's weird. So you have 20. Loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. I said you were holding something from your past. It's right there. Harmony, 3. It says power, self-confidence, and productivity. They want you to have more to be more self-conscious. Like, have more confidence. Like, every day, look in the mirror and say, I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am successful. There's another one. What's the other one? I said it last night. It says, God, I asked God, please bring me my, like, what was it? Something about, like, calling your power back. That's what you need to start doing. Calling your power back from people, places, and things. They want you to be more grounded, so you can see things from a higher perspective. They want you to work on your intuition and on your throat chakra. Like, they want you to speak your truth. They want you to walk in your truth. They want you to be truth. Attachments. We have 8. Letting go, restrictions, and fear. We were just talking. Look at that. We were talking about this. Like, you need, like, pretty interesting. So what I just seen for you, Diane, if you can get a candle tonight and get a white piece of paper, get a blue or black pen, it doesn't matter, and write everything that you want to let go. Everything. Fear, resentment, self-esteem issues, negative thinking. Just write it all down. Everything. Just write it all on a list and say, I wish to release. That's say, dear universe, I wish to release. and write everything down and read it 3 times and burn it. And that's what I was told to tell you. So that was your message, Diane? Yeah. Something from your past is holding you back. So, yeah. Well, my friends, that was your message. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble. Well, we don't have YouTube anymore. My Rumble, and here on YouTube. Of course, you're welcome. Anytime. You know I got your back. Oh my God, I'm getting all these notifications about the Epstein files. Like, dude, we know about Epstein and the shit, nasty shit he's done. Look at the black web. I knew all this before it even came out. But that's no here nor there. Everybody's lost. And you know what's the crazy thing is? They're releasing all this to keep you distracted. Everybody's worried about, oh my God, what's on the files? Oh my God, what's on the files? Like, dude, where the fuck you been? Oh, because they just released them. Oh, so you're just finding out? A lot of us knew way before that. Because we went on the dark web. That part. Also, like Hunter Biden too, like all his shit is on the dark web. Like all these politicians, their shit is on the dark web. Like just go on the dark web. Just look up anybody. You'll fucking find what goes on. Like, this is all old news. It's news. It's new news to everybody, but it's old news to me. The only thing I didn't know about the John Bonet thing. That was like, oh, who killed John Bonet? Well, we already know. He was on the farm. She was on the island where their piece of shit parents, which I knew her parents did it. I don't care what. I knew her. You know, it was crazy because when I went to college, right? And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you something. Where is that book? So when I went to college for forensic science, right? It's my college book. My kids took everything out. So we had to pick a case between John Bonet, well, like the unsolved stories. So it was John Bonet and what's that serial killer? Ted Bundy, right? Ted Bundy. So it's between Ted Bundy and John Bonet. So I did the John Bonet case, and we had to like look up like everything that happened in the John Bonet case and like what happened, and like we had to look at the evidence and all this. And all I heard in the back of my head is, this is fishy. This doesn't add up. This doesn't make sense. And I wrote, I think, a 4-page thesis. I had to write it for school. You know, I aced that bitch. Oh, so did. Yeah, this tells you like everything. Like, look at this. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Like, they tell you like about murder scenes, like how like. Oh shoot! Hey John, what's going on, Jono? So yeah, so like we already knew, like this is all old news about Epstein. Well, it's like everybody's starting to find out about Epstein. It's crazy. It's like, where were you guys? Oh wait, working or doing, I don't know. I've been digging since YouTube came out. I don't know. But all right, I'm gonna go. I'm doing good. Just my nose has been running. My nose is all chopped because it's so cold outside. Dude, it's been like -5 degrees, 6 degrees, -6. Because I live in the mountains. So it's been cold. It's been fucking cold. Let's just say I filled up my propane 3 times this winter. Since October. Dude, you know how much I could have done with all that money? Hey, at least it went to heat, right? These guys some fucking heat. Well, guys, I gotta go. I've been working since 10 o'clock this morning. And, I gotta work tomorrow all day, too. So, I got a long week. Because I have surgery Friday, so. Yeah, that part. I'm not looking forward to it. I've been saying I'm not looking forward to it. Where's my book? Yeah, we have a lot of snow. We did get a lot of snow. I don't even know. All I know is we got a lot of snow. I had to actually, because we usually shovel our driveway. But this year, there was no way I was shoveling that. Well, I can't shovel anyways because of my neck. But my son, it was too much. So I paid somebody $40 and they just plowed me out. So that's what we had to do. I was thinking about maybe next year getting a plow on my car. That's what I want to get. I want to get a plow for my car. And I know it's going to cost a lot of money. And it's a lot of weight. But I don't care because I don't want to pay anybody. I would rather do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Well, guys, I'm out of here. I will talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye.